Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Oakland the producer, and today I'm showing you how to make a rage beat. It's been a long time since I've tried to scrape the surface on creating tutorial videos, and finally I've figured it out. So a little bit about myself. I've been making music for about 10 years, and only in the past 2-3 years has it increased into something that has been more of an established position, for myself at least, as a producer. So if you're an independent producer, you know the troubles of your journey when marketing yourself or creating music for yourself for others to listen to or connect. What is rage music? Rage music is a subgenre of hip-hop characterized by aggressive, often confrontational lyrics, heavy 808s, and distinctive synths, particularly those with a buzzing or distorted sound. It's often associated with youthful, internet-driven culture and a willingness to push boundaries within a genre. Popular artists such as Yeat, Playboi Carti, Destroy Lonely, and Ken Carson all have similar sounds when it comes to rage hip-hop music. Now that we get the idea of rage music, let's jump right into the beat. Before I get into how I place the notes, first of all, I don't know what the root note is or what the scale is, but I do know that whatever I place on there sounds good to me, and that's normally how producing music is. So if it sounds good to you and it sounds good to anybody else, most people listening to the music aren't gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know.
So for the sake of the video, let's just say that A4 is the starting note. On a half bar, I'll start with A4 as the beginning octave, and then I'll pitch it up on another half bar, A5, to change the tone and the sound of the beat. Right after I set the lead as the motif for the rest of the song, I'll fit a synth also from Serum with an arpeggiation, a beginning octave, and an octave that goes up, and a variation of tone and sound to change the beat. Now that we have a premise of the sound that we want to use for the rage beat, we can fit things in there.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Like hi-hats, perks, samples to use for beat drops, snares, claps, 808s. And first, before I get into the final product of the beat, I just want to say producing music is extremely hard, especially when you're the producer who has to make the beat and the vocal production, as well as marketing and getting on stage and doing your thing. If you're someone like me who just produces music for yourself or for others, don't put yourself down, because if your music is good, one day someone will find you and your music will blow up. Many other independent artists go through the same thing, with months to years and almost up to a decade with not producing any music. The thing is if you're making music for yourself, then it should just be that. Instead of trying to look for status or fame in the music game, then you should just produce music as a personality or a hobby thing. Alright, enough of that sentimental shit. First, before we put everything together and showcase the final product, I usually like to put the Slowmo music together, kind of like the old 2016 trap vibes, just to give it a little bit more of atmosphere and a darker tone to the song. So if it's something that you like, I'm going to go ahead and fit it in a video, and here we go. Damn. And there we go, we just produced our first rage type beat. If this was helpful for you, or you just got an amusement out of it, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe for more, because I'm going to be dropping more, and if you don't like it, it doesn't matter, I'm going to do it anyways.